Hey everyone. In this video, I want to talk about one of the most important things you can do in a relationship if you want it to stand the test of time. And this is quite simply to just communicate. That's it. Be honest and authentic with the way you communicate. Don't be afraid to tell your partner what's on your mind, what you're thinking in the present moment. This is huge because so many relationships fail because people feel like they can't be completely honest with their partner. And to that I always say, why are you in a relationship with someone if you feel like you can't be honest with them because you're afraid they're going to blow up at you, or you're afraid they won't be able to hold space for you, you're afraid they'll attack you for your emotions or use your vulnerability as ammo against you in the future when you're arguing? If you have any of those thoughts, why the hell are you with that person? Like, if you feel you can't be completely honest and authentic with them, why are you with them? I wouldn't even get into a relationship with a woman if I felt like I couldn't be honest and authentic with her. If I thought she would use my vulnerability against me, I'm not going to get into a relationship with her, because why would I do that? So this is why it's so important to be able to communicate with the people you're with. I would even use this as like a litmus test to see if somebody is worth getting into a relationship with, or even if you're already in a relationship with them, worth staying with, worth marrying in the future. Because if you can't be completely honest and authentic with the person you're with, it kind of tells you that there isn't much of a future in that relationship, because you're always going to be holding yourself back. You're going to be holding back your truth, and along with that, your authentic self. And that's a relationship for like a slow death, where you just feel like you're kind of falling apart inside slowly because you can't be your true self around the person you're in a freaking relationship with. So this is really important, because if you feel you can't be honest and authentic with them, over time you'll probably start to build up some resentment towards them, because you're not going to be communicating everything that's on your mind. You're not going to be telling them about your boundaries. You're not going to be telling them when they do things that you dislike and when they overstep your boundaries. That leads to resentment over time, and that resentment will cause the relationship to fail. So it's just really important to find people who you believe you can be honest and authentic with. And like I said, you should just strive to be this way by default, because, as I said earlier, it's a great litmus test to see if somebody's actually worth staying with long term. If you are honest and authentic with someone and they start to pull away or get weird or just use your honesty and authenticity against you, well, now they're showing that they are not fit for you to stay with them long term. So it's a way of them kind of canceling themselves out. So it's doing you a favor if you are honest and authentic from the beginning, because it shows you who is actually worth your time and energy. So this is why I truly believe communication is one of the most important things in relationships, and you should do it from the very beginning, from the dating phase. Don't wait until you're in a relationship with someone to finally start being honest and authentic with them. By then it'll be too late, because you wouldn't have communicated your boundaries from the beginning. So do it in the dating phase, like from the first date even. Like, that's the way I operate. I am myself from the very beginning, and if a woman doesn't like that, then I don't go on a second date with her. I'm not going to waste my time like that. So it truly is a good way of vetting people. And then once you're in a relationship, just ensure that you continue to be honest and authentic, even in those moments where it leads to difficult conversations. Because if your partner can't handle that, yet again, there's probably not a long-term future with them, and you certainly wouldn't want to get married with them. So there you go. I truly believe honest and authentic communication is one of the most important things to practice in relationships. So hopefully you enjoyed this video, and if you like content like this, be sure to subscribe for more. Otherwise, like the video and leave a comment for the algorithm. That's the easiest way you can help me out, and let me know your thoughts on this. Let me know if you agree that honesty and authenticity, honest and authentic communication is something you should practice from the very beginning, because I truly believe it's one of the best ways of vetting out people who just aren't a good match for you. And to everyone who believes being vulnerable is a bad thing because it can be used against you, yet again, if someone uses your vulnerability against you, they're just showing they are not a good partner for you. Don't get all, how should I put it? Don't get all wrapped up and hurt over them using it against you and then choose to not be vulnerable in the future. No, just say, this one person couldn't handle my vulnerability, so they don't deserve a spot in my life. And just go from there. That's a proper way to handle it. But anyway, talking too much. This video is starting to go off into topics for other videos, so I'll end it here. I hope you enjoyed this one, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Arrivederci.